Hey there, little chicken nuggets. It's me, Carl.
Welcome to Grow TV, hosted by Carl, where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now, once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Well, I know y'all probably expected me to be famous by now, for me to have millions of views on my dancing video, and for companies begging me to be their spokesperson. Well, I guess I have news for you. That's exactly what happened! So let me tell you what happened. Last week I was there finishing up Grow TV. I looked at my phone and I saw I had over 1,000 notifications. Apparently someone famous saw my video and decided to share it. And that led thousands upon millions of other people to see it. Now there's companies all over wanting me, Carl, to be the face of their organization. Isn't this incredible? I'm becoming famous. I mean, look at this. I got a fancy new vest as a gift. And these special new glasses. Oh, and I can't forget this. I tell you what, things are changing big time. But I gotta be honest, I need your help with something. Now, all famous people have agents. People that kind of just like make sure you get whatever you want, right? So I got an agent. Come on in here, Sebastian.
Hey there, cool Carl. How you doing, man? Good to see you. You're a rock star. Yeah. So tell me, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, by the way, did I get that audition for that movie?
Sharknado 3000, The Return of the Sea Otter?
That's the one, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get you in that for sure, as long as you don't mind getting eaten by a 2,000-pound stingray.
Well, actually, I prefer it.
Perfect, that's why I love you. Get the stingray ready. All right, Carl, hit me with it. What can I do for my biggest star?
Well, I was curious, like, what kind of like stuff can I have? Is there like a budget or like a limit?
Do turtles wish they could fly?
I have no idea.
They do not, okay? No budgets, no limits. Whatever your tiny little bearded heart wants, it gets, all right? Now hit me with it.
Anything I want, huh? All right. Well, I guess I want a swimming pool with jello filled, a bathtub that's just filled with chicken nuggets, a lawnmower that can go underwater, a submarine that can drive on land, a deer that calls me Sir Winston, a talking deer.
Is that it?
How about an assistant that's only job is to slap mosquitoes off me?
Oh, I have the perfect guy. His name is Slappin' Jimmy. You'll love him. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
Great, I'll make it happen, okay? All right? Give me Slappin' Jimmy. I don't care if he's in the middle of surgery. I need him.
Sebastian's crazy, but I love him. Wow, I can't believe it's really happening. I'm becoming famous, and I get to have whatever I want. Kind of reminds me of a Bible story.
You know, it sounds a lot like today's story.
Oh, hey, Andy.
Hey, Carl. Today's story is actually about another man who was asked what he wanted.
Oh, nice. I can't wait.
Me either. So today's story is in 1 Kings, and it starts with the end of David's reign as king of Israel. Unfortunately, David died after being king for 40 years in Israel. Now, if you remember from last week, there was an issue with who would be taking over as king after David was gone. But at the end of the story, it became very clear about who was going to be the next king. And the next king would be, drumroll please, Solomon! Now, a lot of people don't remember, but Solomon was very, very young when he became king. Y'all want to guess how old he was? I'll wait. Got your guess? He was 12 years old. Now, I don't know about you, but I think when I was 12, I was rolling around in the dirt as a kid, pretending I was a carrot. So I could not have been a king. At all. But Solomon was. Now, when you think about what you would do as your first day as a king or a queen, you'd probably make some new laws first, right? Like everyone has to eat dessert first before they eat dinner, or no bedtimes before midnight, or maybe that every single person who is mean has to eat broccoli for a week. But you know what Solomon did first? He made sacrifices to honor God and his father. How cool is that? I think God was very happy that Solomon was king because when he was sleeping, God spoke to him in a dream. Solomon was asked what was something that he wanted from God. Now, Solomon could have asked for anything in the whole entire world. He could have asked for all of the land, or to be the richest man in the world, or to even be the biggest and strongest king on the planet. But you know what Solomon asked for? He asked for wisdom. You see, Solomon was young. He was only 12 years old, and now he was leading thousands and thousands of people. He was gonna need some help to make the right decisions and to know what's the difference between right and wrong, and also just to be the best leader for his people. So you could probably imagine that God was super happy that Solomon asked for wisdom over everything else. so pleased that God not only gave Solomon the wisdom that he asked for, but so much more than that. God gave Solomon an overwhelming amount of wealth and riches and honor. God was making sure that there would be no greater king in his time. And God told Solomon if he listened and obeyed God, then he would have a long life just like his father did. Isn't that incredible? I mean, Solomon, a 12-year-old kid who takes over the position of his father as king, who was probably the greatest king of all time, had just had the opportunity to ask for anything in the whole entire world. And instead of asking for money or land or castles or whatever, he asked for wisdom. Then God rewards him in a massive way. And there's another pretty cool thing that there's another storyteller in the Bible named James, and he tells us that if we pray for wisdom, God promises us that we will receive it. How cool is that? I mean, we can have wisdom from God just like Solomon did, but we have to ask for it. And so when I look at this story, all I can think about is how when we need help, we can ask God for guidance.
All right, you big stars. Our big idea today is when we need help, we can ask God for guidance. All right, now let's say it out loud on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. When we need help, we can ask God for guidance. Great job, everyone. Isn't that just the best news ever? Speaking of needing help, Carl, how you doing?
I'm a changed man. Nothing but caviar dreams and chicken nugget living from now on. I can't wait to see where this fame's gonna take me. Get excited, kids, because it's gonna be fun.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of